Hi everyone, it's Lucinda
And Trish.
Sorry, I didn't know what we were doing. From the Bee's Knees, take two. It is a gorgeous Thursday here.
Yes.
Sun's shining, it's nice and warm.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I think it's going to stay, but hey,
We'll make the most of it.
we'll make the most of it. Yes. So, look at this.
We have had a delivery of one of our best-selling products because it's just one of those products that it's fabulous quality, made in England. Everyone loves it.
Beautiful.
We have loads of it.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful mugs to drink from. They are our favourite. Fine bone china, but she's going to tell you more about that.
Yes.
But this new launch for the spring summer is just immense. There's
Yes.
so many brand new mugs.
Dunoon. It's Dunoon.
It's Dunoon.
Yes.
Did we not say that?
I don't think we did.
And we had the pleasure of a private tour around the Dunoon factory when we were over in February, and it was amazing to see, wasn't
Yes.
it?
It's one of those factories where I would say the average work time of being at the factory was about 30 years.
Yes.
Everyone had worked there for so long.
For so long.
They're
yeah.
like a family.
Yeah, we were walking around. How long have you been here? 25 years, 45 years, 30 years. It's
Wow.
like doing these intricate hand,
Yeah.
manual jobs that
And
create these beautiful.
They were very happy. They were very happy, very helpful. It was amazing.
They obviously love where they work, and they have
Yes.
great pride in their product as well.
Yes.
We met one of the artists who was just lovely, and in the studio where they literally designed. We'll have to find one of hers. Jane Fern. That
Nice
was her.
pick.
That was lucky. So Jane starts with watercolor paintings. We saw her desk. I'm going to write a blog about this. They start with watercolor paintings that then get put into the computer and manipulated to, the patterns that you see on the mugs. But they literally start with hand drawn and painted pieces of art.
Yeah,
They
they're
get-
artists.
they're
They're
artists.
artist
Yeah.
stations, and
Yeah.
it's amazing. No, don't put it down. It's going to fall off. Put it down.
So we have many designs. How do you want to talk about the pottery a little bit? About the
Possible. So Dunoon, I love it. The reason it is so fantastic is they use a very high percentage of bone ash with their clay. So it gives a much stronger mug, a much thinner mug, which is appreciated by tea drinkers. And it's just, so the quality, and you can hold them up and you can see your fingers through them if you shine a light in them, you see right through, and that's the result of the fact that it's a high quality bone china.
Yeah.
So a normal bone china might be 25 to 35% bone ash. We're talking 55-ish there. So that's one thing.
primary Cornish clay.
Yes, it is mostly.
Mostly Cornish clay,
Yeah.
clay from other parts of the UK as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, we get a delivery, there are no faults.
No.
Everything is just spot on. I think what really sums it up though for me is they're just so bright and colourful and cheerful and noticeable.
And unique with the inside patterns and the outside patterns. So one thing we learned when we were at the factory, for each mug, 22 pairs of hands touch that mug
They work on
in
it,
the
yeah.
process of it being made. It goes through 5 inspections during the production process. We saw them, they'd have a thing, they'd go back, the fault would be, corrected.
Yeah.
And they are a more expensive mug, but what goes into making them is incredible. And they are all dishwasher safe, and they are microwave safe, and they have gold on, and then they're just dishwasher safe. I use them at home all the time. They go in and out of the dishwasher.
They do.
Don't
yes.
drop them on your granite counter.
Yeah, they're no match. They're very strong. Much stronger than a stoneware. They resist chips and all that sort of stuff. But if you bang them on something really hard, they're going to break.
They're going to break.
If you squeeze it in your top rack of the dishwasher up with all the other mugs, the pressure may break it also.
Yeah.
So you just have to be careful in that respect. But nothing beats it for drinking tea.
No. And all the designs are hand appliqued by the people there in the factory, and it's amazing to see. So stay tuned for a blog about that.
So a lot of the Dunoon designs do come in a set of 3 sort of matchy ones. You don't have to buy a set of 3, and a lot of the different designs in other sets match, the colour's great. So we'll start off with this. This is the Orkney shape, 14 ounce, I do believe. This is a new one called Shaggy Tails. And look, it's a horse on the front, but they have a different, picture on the back as well. And they've got all the inner detail, 2 different ones. The attention to detail is amazing. Horseshoes on the handle.
Amazing. Love it.
You're not going to get more than that.
Yeah.
Also in this little set of 3, one of our favourite animals.
The Highland Coo.
The Highland Coo. 2 Highland Coos. Is that like the hoof?
The hoof marks, yeah.
And then inside, obviously, beautifully done.
Yeah, that is a very cute Highland Coo, I have to say. He's a good one.
And this one is cow, a nice brown cow on the front, and then on the back you've got a couple of Friesians, I'd say they are.
Yeah.
If they're from England, that's what most of the cows are. And then inside the brown cow, the Friesian, and the hoofs. Look at the detail.
So, and as we've said before, the way Dunoon do their mugs, they have shapes. So the shapes have names: Orkney, Cairngorm, all named after places in Scotland where the company originated. They're now in Stone in Staffordshire. So you can look at, if you like the Cairngorm shape, you can search on Cairngorm and you'll find all the ones. Orkney, Nevis.
I think it's a case of finding which one you want, because they all have a different feel, and I wish you could come here through the cat. Yeah, this one, the Orkney, 14 ounces, big handle, nice, easy grip handle, straight sides. That's great. Let's go for the Cairngorm, 16 ounces. Not such a pronounced handle, but still big and quite wide.
For those that like that early morning large cup of tea or coffee.
Totally different here. We have, which I think
The
is
Suffolk.
10 ounce. It's small, it's delicate. The placement of the handle is further down the mug, so when you reach it to your mouth, it has a totally different feel. And it's a nice slim one, may hold the heat a little bit longer than some.
Yep. The Nevis or Nevis, after Ben Nevis. We always say Nevis, but it is actually Nevis.
It's Nevis.
Like gorgeous magnolia one, so that's a bigger size. That's another 16 ounce, I think.
16 ounce, yeah.
Beautiful magnolias, which apparently are already blooming in England. We're not quite there yet, but they are blooming in England.
Will be. So yeah, we'll talk about those shapes more as we go along, but shall we start with the pièce de la résistance, which is they are celebrating their
50 years.
50 years of Dunoon, and this one is gorgeous. It's got gold embellishments. It's bringing in the elements of a lot of their past and present designs. You can see the flowers here. I think that's the blobs actually. That little cat one was on a design. I forget which one it was.
Yeah, they've taken from their archive.
We've had that one, haven't we?
Yeah, that's like a Sheikh or a Zahara one.
Yeah. All of these are from. There's one of the little sort of housey ones the boot-shaped had.
It's amazing.
That one we actually have. Yeah, and look how well it comes together. How beautifully done it is. And there they've done it in a Le Monde mug, which is a little sort of. It's like the Cairngorm.
It's the same shape but smaller.
It's a baby Cairngorm. So it is a 12 ounce, I think.
Yeah.
And so I'm ballparking here.
So that is a special, yes. And 1974 to 2024, it's called Flying the Flag, celebrating 50 years of Dunoon.
That comes out backwards for them, but
probably
you
get the gist. Yes. Love. Need to have one of those.
Yes.
More Cairngorm and Hairy Coos. They're just like having their day.
Yes.
So we've got those ones. They're called Highland cows, and these are called Hairy Highlanders, and these are very, very cute.
Yes.
Like, and then another Highland Coo called Roaming the Glen, so up in the Scottish Highlands. That's beautiful. If you've ever been to the Scottish Highlands, you'll know it's gorgeous.
Yeah. So that's all that. We have more animals, don't we? Can I come round and because I can't find those ones. What people love Dunoon, they do. I mean, I say what they do best is flowers, but we do sell a lot of the dog and cats.
Yes,
people love their dogs and cats, and I particularly love this new range. I'm a kind of cat person. Got no room. Yeah. Right. So these are the Catter Splatter. So your ginger cat, and both different on each side again.
And the paw prints on the handle, I love.
Paw prints on the handle, they're so cute. And then look at that one. I've had one like that. And then a black shaggy back cat on the back. And then when you look on the website, and you'll go to Le Monde to find these, and you click on it, all 3 are in the same product, and then you just pick which option you want.
Yes, they might not be on the picture that's actually on the page, but when you click in, you'll see.
You'll see all 3 of
the
range.
option to select the ones you want.
And the other new animal, these are going to go crazy. This is the hanging out. So there's a cat hanging out, and there's a dog hanging out. Oh, they're so cute.
That one has little birdies inside, and the cat.
Yeah.
Butterflies.
Yeah.
Great.
Really nice. And then,
these two.
The Nevis, Time for Tea for cats. And look, they've got the little cake stand with all the fairy cakes on. They're having their tea. Two different sittings. I would say. Time for tea for the dogs. Again, 2 different sittings. Very nice. That's just very good. Animals done, I think, for this time.
Flowers, perhaps.
I'm going to get these flowers.
Trisha's going to continue talking while I go and answer the phone.
All right. Okay. So these ones, I love the colour palette on these. Bright blooms. Look at the colour. I'm going to hold it up because it's difficult to get the animals. Look at the colour palette on that. It's just so bright and so cheerful. It's kind of a slightly abstract drawing, watercolour. Who did that one? Diana I can't even read it. There we go. I won't say it, but there, here we go. And again, you'll find one of these on our website, and then you click on it and you'll see the other 3. And here we go. Say there's bluebells, cornflowers, goodness. Those are those, and what are they called? Alliums, I would think. Poppies. Absolutely beautiful. The colours can't be beat there. And they stay strong as well. As long as you use them in the top, clean them in the top bracket of the dishwasher, you'll have absolutely no problems. I'll bring out this one. This is the Henley shape. Again, it's got a thick, long handle. It doesn't stick out, protrude that much, but it's like I can get my whole hand in there. It's a 20-ounce mug. It's the biggest one they do, and people love it. It's also very long and slim, so again, it's going to hold the heat more. And I think with a bone china mug, as opposed to a stoneware, when you put your drink in there, you immediately lose a lot of heat to the stoneware. But because, it's a thinner outside, you don't lose much initial heat, but you can, obviously because it's thinner, over time it might cool down a little quicker. So there's benefits to both. It's always worth heating it up first if you're going to pour in a drink. But look at that, beautiful. What one's that called? Delphiniums.
That is gorgeous.
Look at the inner detail.
Yes, let us know. Are you a big mug person or a medium or a small mug person? I'm a Lomond Orkney size myself.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
But a lot of people come in and like the big mugs.
I'd say the Cairngorm's the most popular one, isn't it?
But that Henley one, people love.
And the Henley is really taking off. So here we've got, this is the sky shape. We have quite a few other ones, mostly floral in the sky shape. I love the actual colour of this one. Green is one of my favourite colours. And that one is called Caprice. Beautiful. Some lovely inner, and that's a 15-ounce mug. So it's quite cute because it's in a teacup design. Yeah. I love that one. It's very, No saucer, but just a big giant teacup. Lovely.
A little more fancy.
Yeah. So, a few more flowers here. Here again, the Lomond design. We've got the Fleur Garden. So we've got poppies here and all sorts. I don't know. See, I'm skimming over. I don't know all the flowers. What's that? That's got delphiniums on.
That's a delphinium, yes.
Yeah. I'd say, no, they're not hydrangeas. I'm no expert.
They're not hydrangeas.
Yeah. There's only 2 of them?
No, there's 3.
Is that one as well? Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. And, whatever colour you like. There's colour for everyone, really, isn't there? Yes. The magnolias we showed in the Nevis.
And they are all
very
obviously
bold.
Available individually. You can buy sets or individually.
Yeah, very bold, those ones. Flowers, I think we're done.
Yeah.
That's it. What are we moving on to?
A little bit of music. So this is called Ebony and Ivory, and we had these quite a few years ago in the small butte shape that they really don't do as many mugs in that shape now, but now they come. So for the music lovers, Ebony and Ivory in the Cairngorm, beautiful. And then if we're talking being artistic, these are the, so we had these in the Henley. So this is what they do sometimes. They'll introduce a pattern on one shape and then put it onto another shape. And that's what they've done with these, the Van Gogh, the Impressionists. So that's the Van Gogh's irises and
water lilies.
Water lilies, yes, inspired by
I'll eat my hat if it's not called water lilies.
It is inspired by the work of Monet.
Yes.
So they're inspired by...
I'm going to whip those away so that we can see behind there. And I don't know if you can get in there, Sylvia. We don't need... These actually have a gold embellishment on. I think they're called Ming Dynasty. They've got that Asian... Blooming. That Asian feel about them, that really sort of mystic sort of special sort of Asian look to them.
Yeah.
And again, in the Cairngorm size. So that's good. Let's move on. What have we got? Oh, it's nearly the season, isn't it?
Wedding season.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Love them.
say no more about that.
That's a lovely set.
They do a lot of these in the Nevis, don't they? These like nice sort of pictorial houses and seaside scenes that are great. They have great colour. That's the beside the sea. So you've got houses there, and the boats, and then you've got the lighthouse one. I think that comes in a different shape as well. But
You did the butte over there, did you?
Yes. No, I didn't. This is it.
So that's the butte shape, which is a lovely
ocean paradise. So butte is again 10
yeah
ounces.
Perfect for the late afternoon cup.
Half a pint in the UK. So, and then you look at all the fish all the way around. Oh, and a lobster.
I love that one. I might have to get those.
So, and deck chairs, and it's under the sea as well as over the sea. So you've got the beach hut one there, and then you've got the houses, the cottages, the boats on the top, and then you've got all the underwater wildlife life going on there. Oh, look. Da-da-da-da. Shark. Octopus. Ooh. This one's a bit, Oh, no, I'd say it's a killer whale. You got to watch when you're drinking out that one.
Lovely.
Yeah, and birds. I say birds. Oh, the secret wood birds are popular. So they brought the new one out, which is a bit of fusion. You've got the birds and you've got the wildflowers called Bird Garden.
And that's by Jane Fern, who we met.
Oh, we met Jane, didn't we?
The lovely artist. Who
So
is
it's
one of their they have a couple of in-house artists, and Jane is one. And the other one is Caroline Bessie, I think, who does all the bright ones. And unfortunately, she was at the show when we weren't at the show.
So we missed her, didn't we?
We missed her, but she does all the hot spots. They're very popular.
So this is the one called Blue Tit, because it has a blue tit on the bottom, and there's the blue tit right at the drinking area. But they've all got very similar birds on, just in different places and different ways. This one's going to be the robin, because there it is, and this one is going to be that bird. I have no idea.
Where's Jen?
When we need Jen. And then we can move on, and they've got a Cairn Gorn one out called the Dawn Chorus. And again, you've got the lovely flowers, and you've got the birds as well.
All the British birds.
Yeah, and beautiful insides. There's two of those. That one's a set of two. There we go. We'll hurry up because I heard the mailman come there. Shall we finish up? I've got a couple here. Again, these are Kensho ones. Again, a little bit of an Asian twist, I think. Really nicely done with the bee and all the gold. Look at that gold there. Bees on the branches, and here we've got the dragonfly one. Beautiful, and look at that pink thing. And then I'll just finish off. We've got some cups. This is the eyelay shape. It's a huge cup. I'm not going to speak to how huge that is, but I'd say 13 ounces. Look at the detail on the saucer.
Love.
And that one, some busy bees. Yes, you drink out of that cup, don't you?
I have that mug, yes.
And then we have the teacup and saucer, which is a wider, shallow one. Really designed to drink tea when you've got a teapot.
Yes,
and you're pouring yourself several cups. But look at that. Look at the way. This is the wayside.
Wayside, beautiful.
It's one of the best designs, I think.
That
does
Jane?
come in a teacup. Yeah, Jane Fern.
That's Jane Fern, yeah, it's one of my favourites.
And then favourite pattern Dovedale, which they practically do in every size now, don't they? Because it's just been very popular. But these come in teapots as well, so
you can
they're
have
all
your
set. A couple more.
Last but not least,
Glencoe, which are generally informational mugs. Again, I think almost 20 ounce, almost the same as a Henley. That one's on for a bird lovers, all sorts of birds. There we go.
Maybe we should educate ourselves.
We should. It's not that one's not on it. They're like wild tropical birds, but it's the world.
Jen, who you all know, I think by now, is the bird expert.
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
And this is the giraffes. How fun.
Yeah.
Cute giraffes. And last but not least,
doctors and
nurses. We had yoga before, didn't we?
We've had yoga, yeah. So there is a yoga one. So we have restocked all our other mugs, so there should be plenty. There we go. Look at the thermometer on the handle. Isn't that a great detail? That's so funny. They got around the bandages all around in there. So that's it, the Dunoon. And one thing I will say is we got these in today. It's a new year. Their prices have gone up. So we're actually going to hold off until next, probably Wednesday, we say. The prices will go up. So if you actually, there's one you're definitely interested in, buy it now. In particular, the ones with the gold embellishment might end up costing a little more than the regular now, just because, that's the price structure.
I mean, they told us when we were at the factory that their energy costs, right during the pandemic, they quadrupled, and they have come down a little bit, but we do have an energy surcharge that we do have to pay on these. because for them to keep making the mugs, they had to put the prices up because the energy is just to
So
run the kilns
expensive.
that run overnight. It's so expensive.
Yeah.
So we don't like to do it, but
We'll hold it back for now, but next Wednesday we've said
yeah.
wait until then. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Trying to be competitive, but
Yes.
it has to happen sometimes.
Yes.
Nicola Boson said it's a bullfinch.
It's a bullfinch.
Oh, you might be right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's great.
So that's,
We hope you loved them.
yeah, we've always loved Dunoon. We've always loved Dunoon. We have lots of it, so go and have a look on the website and see what takes your
That's
fancy.
it. Yeah, it's all there.
All right.
All
So
right.
thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon. Bye.